good to be with my buddy in his home state of Nevada.
So what do you know about Miner Mike?
He's been at it for a long time.
So he's a seasoned miner.
Sometimes it takes us coming in before they're willing to shut down for a day or two to fix stuff because they just want to keep making gold, you know. This might be our first mine intervention, Wano.
I'm Juan.
Hi, Juan.
Will Mercer.
Will?
Nice to meet
Will.
you.
Will.
Yes, sir.
And Mike, I assume.
Well, it's a cool looking little plant you got here.
Thank you. It's a work in progress.
So is it just you two guys out here right now?
Right now, yes, it is.
Okay.
How much gold have you done this year?
Well, we just got started so far. Bad year would be 100 ounces.
We need 4 ounces a day, and we're just not getting it.
Well, what do you think? Let's run it for 4 hours and see how much gold you get.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Right on.
They may see some things that may not work in their minds, but after a little bit of explanation, I think that Freddie, you might learn something from what I'm doing. Now, I'm not a rookie, and I believe I know the ground. I know how to catch gold.
Let's go! Get some gold!
First bucket, Juan.
Hope we can get lucky with some gold today.
Woohoo! Mike spent nearly 3 decades building this mine into not just his livelihood, but also his home.
This is my life, what I do here. I want to keep doing it forever. To live out in the country and look at God's creation every day.
This may be a tough one,
Yeah.
you know, without rebuilding their plant.
It would take us 2-3 weeks just to get everything redone.
He's worried he may be losing big nuggets. We need to start with what's going to get him the most gold in his pocket in the time that we're here.
Mike feeds pay dirt into the 1940s converted asphalt dryer he uses as a trommel. Large rocks pass out the end, where Will collects them in a waiting dump truck. The small material caught by the trommel passes down through a series of pipes into a jig. Anything smaller than 1/8 of an inch should fall through the jig screen and into Mike's first sluice run. The larger material passes into a 9-inch wide chute, which funnels into a repurposed oil barrel. Calling this a dewatering barrel, Mike punched holes into the drum so when it spins, the material gets broken up and dried out. This finest material then passes down through the holes and into his last chance sluice boxes.
Look at that sluice down there. We're only here for a week, so just trying to look and see if there's any things that we can help him recover more gold with. And he's doing a pretty good job.
You know, honestly, the big chunky gold he has, it's easy to catch.
Easy to catch those nuggets.
Yeah. It's the fine gold you got to worry about.
So maybe the bottom box, that little guy,
What are you thinking?
he's got all nugget ripples in there. They're just plugged right solid.
Yeah. That's something we're going to have to address. Just keep on looking.
This little chute here, that really isn't going to do anything the way he's got it set up. You know, with the amount of water you got coming off here, there's got to be some fine gold in there too.
Yeah, I would imagine so. This dewatering trommel, it's just getting backed up. We can fix that.
We'll figure something out to keep those holes cleaned out.
Keep from getting blinded up.
The dewatering trommel spins water off the wet rocks and reroutes any material that is 3/16 of an inch or less into the last chance sluice. Anything larger is sent up the conveyor to the tailings pile.
I'll keep looking around. You want to start panning?
Yeah, I'll take a look at it and see what we're losing.
Okay.
Juan will sample the tailings out of the dewatering trommel, where, if Mike's right about catching 98% of his gold, there should be nothing but clean gravel.
and there's gold in it. So right there, there's about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of gold. One of them's actually pretty sizable. The other 8, they're not real big, but they're there. It's a bad sign. You know, that dewatering screen, what we're doing there, I think we're actually creating kind of a muddy mess, and we're actually pushing it out the tailings conveyor. We're never even having a chance to be able to sluice it.
Last bucket. One more.
Now, Mike. So I panned some of your tailings coming on that conveyor. Out of one pan, it was 3/4 full, about 9 pieces in it.
Dumping gold.
They're little, but they're there.
I'm shocked.
That's out of one pan.
Whoa.
We send pans through all day, every day.
Damn. If there's 9 pieces in a pan going up, that could be millions.
Heartbroken?
Don't be heartbroken. That's why we're here, Mike. Freddie and I were here. We want to help as best we can. I'm just hoping that he's going to be open to changes, you know?
Time to weigh some gold up, huh?
Yeah, this is the gold we got from that 4-hour run.
Dump her in.
To cover the soaring cost of fuel, repairs, and make a profit,
There's some
Some
dust
chunky
in there.
stuff in there.
Mike needs around 4 ounces per day.
And dust.
Some fine stuff, too.
This 4-hour test must deliver no less than 2 ounces.
There's
And then-
1.37,
Drop that guy in there too.
1.60.
We have some ideas. One thing is we know we're losing fine gold, and we need to focus on that. So it's not the most ideal situation, but I know you're worried about your nuggets, right? You know, those
Yeah.
big nuggets going off the
Yeah.
end.
The guy I know, he's a metal detecting professional. I thought about bringing him in to just swing a metal detector around your tailings piles and see if he finds a nice nugget there.
Sounds great.
Sounds good.
See you in a minute, guys.
You know, my deal structure with Mike is I get a percentage of the gold at the end of the season. If he can't get his mine more productive and catching more gold, eventually it's all going to give. It's truly financially, it's a burden.